Welcome to another episode of Randy's Rants. It's your boy, Randy, and Tits McGee.
No, motherfucker, it's Neil.
Oh, sorry.
Asshole.
It's Neil. What was it last time? Did you say his name was Ray Lewis, Carl Lewis, or something like that?
No, it was Quavo.
Hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you guys are staying safe.
Hope you guys got your COVID shot already.
Maybe half of them got it. I'm willing to bet half of them got it.
Yeah, I hope so. They do. You know, that'd be good. You know, finally put this shit behind us already. Fuck, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, I gotta get mine. I've just been lazy on mine.
Get it, man. You know what? I've been really watching a lot lately. This whole pandemic got me really into
what?
That one show. Those what's it called? Those shows on TV. It's called Are You Afraid of the Woods or something? Dude, I've never noticed how many motherfuckers have had a run-in with a Bigfoot. I believe that shit. That shit is real, man.
Yeah, of course. He's right there.
Yeah, right here.
And he's right here. This is the map.
Yeah, this is one of the known pictures. This is like one of the most famous pictures. It happened pretty close, you know?
And that's Bigfoot's pet right there, actually.
Yeah, that picture was taken in Crater Lake, Oregon. So, yeah, so I don't know about that shit, man. There's so many stories I hear from that shit. Like, honestly, I've never seen one, but I believe in that shit. That shit's true. I believe in that shit.
All right, I believe in it too, but I gotta ask you a question. What's up with the Unabomber look?
What look?
The look you got right now. Sweater, sunglasses.
Nah, just trying something casual, you know? You know, something cool, something hip, you know? It's spring, you know? Why not?
Do you got a bomb on you?
No, I don't.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive. I don't have no bomb on me.
You look like the Unabomber.
Who's the Unabomber?
Some guy that got caught trying to place a bomb.
Wow.
He had that same look you got right now.
Really?
You sure?
Wow.
You sure you haven't researched him?
No, I think he must be a trendsetter.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You willing to take a polygraph test? I got some people here willing to do it.
You got no fucking polygraph test, dude.
I do, actually. I know how to do it.
Your podcast can barely afford bottled water. What the fuck are you talking about polygraph test?
You say I can barely afford bottled water, but yeah, I got a bottle of tequila and a cigar sitting right there.
I bought you that for Christmas.
You didn't buy shit. You're a fucking cheapo.
Yeah. So what do you think about that shit? You believe in Bigfoot or no?
Yeah. It's Bigfoot. That's it. That's all you got to know.
You know, I always wondered.
What?
There's Bigfoot sightings all across America and Canada. Why hasn't there ever been one in Mexico?
He doesn't like the heat.
I think so, huh?
Dude.
I always thought he was racist.
You know what? If you think about it, maybe he's racist, or maybe he was living in Mexico at one point. But
when they build the whole thing, he's like, "Yo, man, I might get bad here. I'm gonna go up there. It's safe for more woods." Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Maybe he had some Sasquatch cartel and they got ran out.
Yeah, I saw his one episode and called Afraid of the Woods or something. Are you afraid? I don't know, it's on the Travel Channel. This one guy became a deputy. He became a
deputy director.
No, he became a volunteer sheriff in Oregon. And they told him, there's one guy who worked there. Hey man, just make sure you check these roads, but don't go past this road. Don't go past these roads back there. And this guy's like, why? He's like, trust me, you don't want to go past those roads. He never told him why. And this guy, he's like, I'm retired. He's been in the military, retired. He went and checked it out. He's like, you know what? I'm going to check what the fuck these guys are talking about. So we went past this one road and he came back. There's like a little fork, like a little area where a road's cross. He got outside walking around. And that's when he noticed that some thing was throwing rocks at him and shit. True story.
Wow.
This happened in Central Oregon.
Wow, that's great.
And he was throwing, basically he walked almost 200 yards away from him. He walked kind of deep into the woods.
Was it close to Grants Pass or?
No. This is more like Bend, Oregon, going to Portland, the little area, northwest area. I don't know exactly. It didn't say the location.
Oh,
but
I was remembering because you were saying that. You remember that one time we were watching? I think we were reading something at one of the truck stops, and there was a big old massacre that happened close to there.
Massacre
in Oregon. It was by Umpqua, Grants
Oh
Pass, and all
yeah,
that.
that's when a lot of Native Americans killed a lot of settlers. Yeah, the Umpqua massacre.
I never knew that. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw that because of freaking all those dairies. All those, what's it called? The Umpqua dairy product. What's it called? The Umpqua ice cream.
Yeah, which is the best ice cream, by the way.
Yeah, but you know what's my biggest evidence of Bigfoot? What I think it's true. Well, like a long time ago,
That's your father.
What?
You're adopted.
What do you mean? I said one of the biggest evidence in Bigfoot that I believe.
I was gonna say you because you're adopted, and we don't even know who your parents are.
What does that have to do with Bigfoot?
Your dad is Bigfoot.
Motherfucker, you're hairier than me. You're more caveman than me.
So?
Asshole. Okay, so this is
you're taller.
Back to the evidence. You see, it's people like you. Just you're trying to put holes in the story, huh? Fucking douchebag. So these are two Mexican guys, man. They came straight up from the hills. They went to Southern Oregon, right? This is a story that I heard from a person who told me. So they went to, they were I think they were like doing a little, growing a little marijuana in the woods a little bit.
You mean dope?
No. But now it's legal. Dope. Oregon legalized it, so calm the fuck down, people.
It's called dope.
So these people kind of built a little cabin in the woods because they were growing they had like 100, 200 plants back in this, like more than 12 years ago. And then they built a little hut like there in the middle of nowhere like that. And they, they'd take care of their plants and stuff like that. And then they would, every like 2 weeks of them living there and growing the little things, they would hear constant something hitting
a tree.
I think
I've heard that story before.
Yeah. These guys, they kept hearing of something hitting a tree. And then they're like, what the and then at night they would also hear like a person doing a really big yell. And these guys, they're from Mexico. They're from La Sierra, so they don't know jack shit of Bigfoot. They don't know nothing about Bigfoot. They don't know nothing about the 80s movie, Harry and the Hendersons that came out. None of that. Nothing Bigfoot related. They don't know anything. So for like almost like a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, they kept hearing the same thing over and over again. And some occasions they would walk to some river and they would find big old traces of footprints.
God damn.
Dude, and these are people that have never even heard of Bigfoot. They've never been to Oregon. They've never heard of none of that. And they were describing the same shit people see. Now, what the fuck's up with that? You see that right there. For me, when I heard that, I was like, done. I'm sold.
Well, there's so many stories. That's not the only one. How many stories isn't there?
Fuckload.
Remember that truck stop, I think goes over there by Echo? A guy I had stopped at a truck stop.
Oh, no,
and
the hill up Pendleton going to LeGrand. Yeah.
And someone banged on his door. You know
why what's my theory why they're so smart? Like, you people can't really catch them.
Why?
Why they're defending hide and seek champions each and every year? Because I think they take shrooms. That's why they're so smart. They've been living in the forest, just freaking kicking it, eating dead animals, picking up wild mushrooms, eating them. You know
what? That's so true.
They spent thousands of years eating mushrooms. And you know what they say? Mushrooms, they help your mind develop and shit like that. So that's why I think they're so smart, man. That shit's real, man. I've never seen one, but I've heard stories of people seeing one. But some of the people who live in the forest, like who live out in the boonies in the forest, they see shit, but they just never say anything because they don't want to get ridiculed.
Honestly, I think
you know how people are. Nah, we Mexicans, we're more conspiracy theorists. We'll believe if there's stuff like that.
We'll
Chupacabra, Bigfoot, and all that stuff.
We'll believe it. We'll respect it.
Yeah. You gotta, weird shit happens, man.
Because I always say, you never know.
Exactly.
You never know what the fuck is out there.
Exactly. What are you looking at?
And I'm looking at this part in this book that I wanna read, and I want to take your take on it. You're a person that knows a lot, and you're
not reading Demi Lovato's biography, are you? Because I'm pretty sure you kind of know. Oh, okay, all right, go.
No. Keep going though, because I'm looking for the page. That's why.
Oh no, that's cool if you were reading though. I haven't really. You know what? I need to start reading again, man. I fucked up this whole pandemic, and I haven't really read any books.
I've read quite a few books now. Right now,
I have a question. So if I'm just hearing the audiobook, is that kind of like reading?
Dude, hell yeah.
Okay.
Audiobook
I've
is
heard
the
a
same
couple.
as reading, yeah.
No, but I'm not reading it though. I'm hearing it.
No, but it's the same thing because remember nowadays it's like you're always busy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're working, and the best way is to listen to it. It's like a podcast.
Yeah. So yeah, I've heard a few.
A book is like a podcast if you think about it.
That's true. That's true.
It is.
Yeah. It's true.
You know.
But I do want to start reading again. I'm gonna buy a
Here's
couple
one
books.
conspiracy theory that I met. What if Sasquatch came here because of them?
UFOs?
Yeah.
What there's a theory. There's a lot of UFO sightings where there's a Sasquatch sighting. So yeah. So that's believable.
It is. But yeah, I want to get your take on this. I want to go another direction.
Oh, why you don't want to stay?
I do, but this is something that's been kind of bothering me.
What is it?
See your take on it.
You getting an outbreak again?
No.
Okay, go.
No. All right. It's from the Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual by Jocko.
Mm-hmm.
Only $15 on Amazon. Just saying.
Yeah.
Go buy it and read it. It's fucking amazing. It'll change your life.
All right, go.
It gave him the Unabomber look.
I doubt it. now. I don't even know what this Unabomber is.
Sure you don't.
All right, read your little script, your little verse.
All right, just shut your mouth.
All right, go.
All right. The person you can control. People are not who you want them to be. Kill your idols. Sure, there are things we can learn from people, but people aren't going to be what you think they are. What they should be. People, even those people you have to put on a pedestal, or want to be faulted, weak, egomaniacal?
Maniac? You an egomaniac? Say that.
Maniac.
Short terms.
I don't know. I'm kind of done with words right now. With this one, I'm having trouble, but I'm gonna keep on going.
Dude, you graduated. You graduated from College of Sequoias. Come on.
Condescending. They're going to be lazy, entitled, short-sighted. They will not be perfect. Far from it. That's fine. Learn from their weaknesses. Of course, learn from their strengths and mimic and copy them in what they do well. But equally as important, learn from their faults. See what not to do, because you can't control other people. You can't make them what you want them to be. You can't make them who you want them to be. The only person you can control is you. Just focus on making yourself who you want to be. Faster, stronger, smarter, more humble, less ego. Discipline your body, free your mind. Get up early and go. Get after it, and you'll become the person you want to be. And you become that person through one small decision at a time.
Amen.
What do you think about that?
That's really long. To be honest, you kind of lost me in the third sentence after the first two.
Oh, it's because you don't know how to read?
No. I got a little distracted. No, that's cool. I believe that. So, do you want to just...
What do you believe? No, what do you believe?
About that verse?
No, what do you believe, though?
I believe in what?
Of what was just said.
Well, yeah. It sound like you're describing Trump.
How the hell does it sound like I'm describing
Trump? Dude, he has a big ego, but there's some cool things about him, like he don't give a fuck. That's pretty cool.
Well, you shouldn't give a fuck, but that's the point, though. I feel too many people look into others, but don't work on themselves. You know, like, this is what I was getting into. You know, we can listen to all types of people. Like, I like listening to this guy, Joe Rogan, what's his name? David Goggins, Joel Osteen,
Tony Mottola.
Well, I don't even know who that is. Tony Robbins, I was going to say. And all these other people, no matter what. But you can never kind of be like them. You always have to take what works for you. Like, that's what I get from there. It's like, you can get all this, but don't try to copy someone to be exactly like them, because you're never going to be like them. You know, yeah. I always say you got to learn from everyone, but bring it into your own life and create your own world. Don't be a copycat. Don't be, thinking that their word or how they are is, how can I say, godlike. You know what I mean?
For example?
Yeah, like let's say like some people are really, really like one person, right? And they try to do everything, see everything how they see, but not realize, like, hey, if you think about it, there's some things certain that some people say that are wrong, that maybe not really go with what your beliefs are. Doesn't mean you shouldn't stop listening to them.
That's true.
If I disagree with one person, if I disagree with what one person says, am I gonna stop listening to that person? No.
So you're very anti-cancel culture then?
Yeah, fuck that cancel culture. That cancel culture is bullshit. Those are a bunch of people who really don't know how to live in the world. I'm sorry. The world is not your fucking... The world's not going to bow down to you. You bow down to the world. That's how it always works.
That's true.
People want to think they're fucking...
You know what? You
they're
should start
entitled
reading
to some shit, dude.
You should start reading more Joel Osteen. I think you'd like a lot of his books.
No, I read some of it. I just...
His shit is fire, man.
He's
Big
all
fan
right.
of Joel Osteen.
He's all right.
He does good stuff, man.
He's all right.
What do you mean he's all...
He's all right.
Dude, his dad spoke some fire, man.
I tell everybody he's all right. Everyone I talk about, yeah, a lot of them are all right. Jocko, he's all right. They're all right, right? Because each one, they say some things I disagree with. Some things that Joel Osteen says, I disagree.
Like what?
Some things that his dad said, I disagree.
Like what?
What don't I disagree with? Like this.
For example?
Oh, like for example, if you when they talk about homosexuals or gays, like there's some people that maybe based on how society are is what created why some are so depressed, because society themselves look at them in a negative viewpoint. So if all society is looking in a negative way, it's gonna do some shit to you. If everybody would just welcome everyone with open arms and everybody talks together and converse, you will probably see more people get into religion, be more happy, and not have all this. You know, there's a lot of things I disagree with it.
No, it's true. That makes sense. You know, they should just let them live their life.
You know,
man.
I always feel like in everything people say, like Joel Osteen, Jocko, and them, you have to understand there's factors in everything.
Yeah.
To say one thing is one way is ridiculous because there's factors. There's a factor in your life. There's a factor that's happened in my life that makes us different but similar. But we're different because our lives have been different.
That's true. Everyone's gone through their own shit, their own struggles.
So those factors, it's, you know, I don't believe there's an absolute to anything because everything has its own factor.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, it's like ice, water, and
iced tea.
We'll say fog.
Oh, yeah.
Fog is another form of water. It's just air. Water is the liquid. Ice is still water, but it's in a solid state. But each one has its own factor because they've gone through a different how can I say, process. So it makes them different but similar.
Hey, did you see that video of that one couple arguing with that guy? And he pulls out a 9 and shoots them because they're arguing, and he comes back with an AR-15 and finishes them off. Happened in New York, like over there, like almost like a month ago.
No, but how the hell did you get that when I was talking about water?
Huh? Because they were shoveling snow and they were throwing on the neighbor's thing.
True. Yeah.
And that's, I was like, I watched that video the other day, and honestly,
how was it? Was it disturbing?
It was a little bit disturbing. Honestly,
I saw that one from Tijuana.
Honestly,
remember I was telling you last time?
The guy that messed up, it was the husband that messed up. He kept calling this guy he kept calling him a pussy. He's like, dude, you're a pussy. You ain't doing shit. No, motherfucker. You caught this motherfucker on the wrong day. Goes to his house, pulls out a freaking Glock, comes back shooting, and he's like, hey man, I told you.
Yeah,
shoots
but
him. Hold up. This is what's gonna go into the water whole thing what you're talking about.
No, yeah,
so when he shoots them, and they're like, oh, they're calling for help. But this guy, like the husband, was like talking mad shit, like you ain't doing nothing. You're a pussy. You're a fagel.
He used the gun,
and then he shot him, and they were still kind of like asking for help. He's still kind of talking shit to him. No, this fucker wasn't joking. He goes back to his house, pulls out an AR-15, and he went up to the girl. Hey, you should have kept your mouth shut. He kept saying that and just smoked the lady and the husband.
I'm gonna say he is a pussy. How are you gonna shoot someone who doesn't have a gun? You want to be a real fucking not a pussy? Fight him 1-on-1.
Yeah, but
you bring out a gun, you're a fucking pussy no matter what happens. The other couple that they're passed away, he's still a pussy because why are you gonna use a weapon on people who don't have one?
Ben, Randy, you don't see the big picture.
I see the big picture.
The
other guy's talking shit.
You gotta be you drove that guy. That guy drove him to grab a gun and smoke him.
Be a fucking man and just deck his ass. What, you can't punch somebody? You literally gotta be a pussy. You gotta go get a gun. It's easy to kill somebody.
The couple who did that who got killed.
Yeah.
But got rest their whole souls.
But it's easy to kill somebody with a gun.
But it's
harder to kill somebody with your fist.
I totally agree with you. My point is saying sometimes it's not good to talk shit to a person that you might think is a pussy because you're gonna drive them to places you don't want to see.
But they're both at fault. That guy for talking shit, but the other guy,
they should just decked it out and beat the shit at each other.
Decked it out.
But a minute.
But also the guy with the gun, he should just fucking ignored him. Who cares? You don't throw a rock at every dog that barks at you. Just a waste of time.
And then the guy went back to his house and he offed himself.
Wow. That's a 360.
Dude, I was... Honestly, I felt so bad for, like... I felt so bad for the family because they're like, their son... Like, that I think I had a son who's autistic. I think kind of saw that, dude. I was like, oh my gosh. That, like... Whoever makes that thing to a Lifetime movie, like... That's Oscars. Deep. Like, I don't know. That's rough, though, man. But I saw that, man. That thing was like... That's why I tell you, man. You got to be careful sometimes you talk shit to, because all it takes is one day for them to snap and...
True. That you do.
Straight up
also,
St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
But also, if someone's talking shit to you, just ignore them or deck them. You don't got to pull out a gun. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. Use your fucking hands.
Oh, did you see that thing about those one guys in Mexico?
Which ones?
They were shooting it out. I think it happened in Michoacan. They were like shooting out against another cartel. And then they gave themselves up. And the guys, oh, hey, man, give yourself up and we'll let you guys go. These 26 guys gave themselves up, but they didn't let them go. They freaking like beheaded like almost half of them and then machine gunned all the other.
Why'd they behead half of them?
Fuck, I don't know. Shit. Well, they were in a shootout.
I know, but why only behead half of them and shoot?
I think that's probably like their leaders or some shit.
You think so?
No, that shit was fucking crazy. It's only a matter of time if you see that shit on the internet. I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch that video.
I saw that episode.
But to be honest, I might watch a little bit.
What I did see was those Vice specials on
oh yeah.
Those were fucking good.
Dude, I give props to Vice. Those fuckers, those guys, they go where the fuck where the shit's happening.
I didn't realize how important the avocado is down there. Or especially is getting important because all these farmers are getting extorted and people are trying to take over their farms. I honestly never knew that.
When I heard that story, I was like, crazy. You know what? Next time I go to Winko's, buy some more avocados.
Yeah, support the farmers.
Yeah, support the farmers. But yeah.
Farmers in Michoacan.
Michoacan.
Yeah.
I give props to the Vice, dude. Those fuckers go everywhere. Mexico, Mogadishu, Russia, Ukraine.
Did you see when they were interviewing some of the cartel guys?
Yeah.
How they interviewed both of them from both sides. How one says, oh, this side's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Then they go to that side, like, oh, we don't want that. We just want to free people.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same fucking bullshit from both sides.
Yeah.
Both of them are both sides are kidnapping, extorting. They're all the same. It's basically the same.
Yeah.
But
and the worst part is, it's usually the ones, the lower guys that do it. Because you were telling me this, like, if the higher ups do it, it's a kind of, you're gonna get, if they find
you know what's crazy about Michoacan is that it looks like the government doesn't even, like, they're just letting them each other go at it and then negotiate whoever wins out of that. Because they don't even step in unless something is like really, really, really bad. But most of the time they're just sitting back sidelines watching the show with popcorn,
watching the fireworks.
That's it, just watching that shit. They don't give a 2-inch of fuck down there right now.
Fucked up, to be honest.
Damn, that's rough, man. Fuck. Shit, sure, where we're from, some areas are pretty bad, but damn, it's not Michoacan bad. That that's shit true. Is.
Well, for where we're from, it didn't start getting bad till like, what, maybe a few years ago, like 10 years ago.
No, almost like a few months ago.
No, but remember before that, it had gotten bad for a little while.
Yeah. That
was the first time. That
was 2010.
2010.
Yeah,
that was the first time anybody of the cartels ever stepped foot there.
Yeah,
admit it. That was that
shit.
It's so rural. It's so out there that nobody really knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they figure it out about it, that's when it seems
it's honestly, you know what I blame that on? The roads.
Yeah. Ever since the roads, remember?
Ever since
the roads got there in what, 2007, 2008?
2008. Yeah. As soon as everything started going to shit, because back in the day, our little town was just a little town in the middle of nowhere. No one gave it two shits about it.
Yeah, it took us like what, 5 to 6 hours to get there.
Yeah, that shit was rough, but
a 3-hour drive.
Yeah, that's. What can you do, man?
That shit's rough. Used to be peaceful. Now it's just people getting smoked. Like that one battle that happened that you were telling me about. That gun battle that happened. It was like what, like last week?
Yeah, right on the border of Durango and Nayarit.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Yeah,
lasted what, 2 hours?
Yeah, a lot of people. It's rough right there.
It is, bro.
But, that's how it is, though. Hey, the last time it got this bad was 10 years ago, so technically history kind of repeats itself.
Yeah, you know what? That is true.
Dude, if you own a funeral home in Mexico right now, you're doing good right now, huh? With like violence and COVID, like you're putting up some numbers, you know. Yeah. Damn, maybe one day they'll give a piece a chance, but I doubt it though. But that's all good though. Hard. What can you do? Have you seen that show Snowfall? I've
seen part of it.
I've totally been missing this season. I haven't. You know what? I need to catch up on that shit though. But yeah, that shit's bad, dude. They busted some Romanian guys that were based like in Cancun area. They jacked over like $100 million of money. It was the Romanian gangs.
Wait,
Romanians in Mexico.
How did they steal?
They would put a little thing on the machine that will clone your card.
Oh, motherfucking thieves!
They were doing that for 2 years, jacking people's money.
Who caught them?
I think the government got them for investigation. Like, I think there was a little, like, they had corruption. You know, some people were working with them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But the Romanians are in jail.
That's why when I'm in Mexico, never do I ever use a debit card. You got to be retarded to use a debit if you're from the United States. Because you go to the wrong machine, they're going to clone your shit down there.
Yeah.
That's
rough.
That's rough, though, man. But hey, look at the bright side. At least summer's coming, so that's pretty good.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know. It's going to be fucking hot, bro.
Yeah, I'm already getting used to those 104-degree weathers, man.
I like the heat, but at the same time, I hate the heat because, you know, I got a lot of insulation on my body. All this fat.
Yeah,
it's
fat.
Insulation.
Yeah.
You know, so it just...
Very hippo-ish. Like a hippo, they have a lot of insulation.
I'll go fuck yourself.
I'm not calling you a hippo.
No, you're calling
I'm saying that the hippo has a lot of insulation.
Bro, if you were short as me, you would look more rounder than me. We're going to put it that way.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call me a fucking hippo.
I'm not calling you a hippo. I said hippos are also insulated like you. I'm not calling you a hippo.
Fucking muskrat.
You're the one who brought it up.
All I said was insulation. That's all I said. You didn't have to say shit. All of a sudden, you want to say hippo.
Okay, I take that back. Maybe I did call you that. You know there's one thing I don't like about summer?
Fucking Unabomber.
You know one thing I like about summer?
What?
Because where we're at right now, fucking rattlesnakes.
Oh, dude, you guys get so many here,
those too. Those motherfuckers, man. I hate those sons of bitches, man. Those fuckers pop out of everywhere. Dude, I remember the first time we were here, dude, I killed like a 4-foot one.
Did you make them into like...
You know what? I fucked up.
Could have saved him, made some...
I could have cut him off, made the skin, and kept collecting them, huh? I didn't, though. Fuck.
I hear the meat's pretty good from a rattlesnake.
I don't want to fucking... A lot of people do eat it.
No, I'm joking. I've never heard about that.
No, I heard a lot of people do eat rattlesnake, though. But it's weird.
Just don't eat the head.
You know what's crazy? I cut its head off, and like 2 hours, 3 hours later, it was still biting. Yeah. What the fuck was that? Until I saw one show about it that say how if you cut their head, you can literally still get bit by a thing and you'll get like...
You'll die.
You'll die.
If you don't get anti-venom in time.
Maybe this year with this summer, maybe... You know how last year they said that the summer was going to kill COVID-19?
And that was all bullshit?
That was just horse shit, man. Literally.
Well, you know what? It technically...
That's how you know it was not... That came for something.
No, but technically it kind of does because it can't really survive in the elements when it's outside. You're better off doing anything outside than inside because it has a better chance to spread inside than outside. Because you have to understand, it falls to the floor and it's surrounded by the element. But the thing is, it survives better when it's indoors.
That's true. I saw one time a story on there how but right before like this COVID shit hit, like it was hitting.
Because remember that
there's this family in like New York or something. They had like a big old family party. This like the grandpa was gonna be 100 years old and stuff like that.
He died.
They invited it was like straight up like.
I remember seeing that. It was back in in the East Coast, huh?
Yeah, dude. At that party, there was probably like 100 people. Out of that party, easily already 35 people have died from that party.
Wow. It's a lot.
And guess what? The gentleman whose birthday was 100, he was the first one to go.
Wow.
That's deep, huh? Yeah. That's some crazy shit.
That's why I think the elements kind of kill it. Because if you think about it, you can cook an egg on the pavement when it's hot enough because it just builds up heat. Outside,
but it still survives in direct sunlight. It still survives it.
No, but for how long?
Up to 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
That's 20 minutes, a long time.
A long time, but you know what? I'd rather take 20 minutes than a day or 2 days inside.
That's true. Yeah. Damn, that's rough. All those people have
And
passed
I was seeing
away.
one thing. I think there's a report even saying that even COVID-19 wasn't as high. It was not as high among the homeless as it was with regular people.
Are you sure?
Because the homeless were a lot of them were still staying outside. If you don't believe me, there is a correlation when it comes to that.
Wow.
There's some sort of correlation that comes out that if you're spend most of your time outside.
Hey, man, they're resourceful people, man.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of homeless people, especially now they're carrying weapons like a crossbow. I was at Walmart the other day. I saw a homeless guy with a crossbow carrying his back like he was like, I don't know, like Robin Hood or something. I was
sure it
like,
wasn't Daryl?
was that kind of like Daryl from The Walking Dead? Yeah, like that. I was like, wow.
You sure it wasn't him? Because I know.
And then I saw another one with a normal bow, like the normal bow, not a crossbow, a normal bow. And I was like, what the like?
Never seen that before.
I've seen that already like 3 times. I was like, they're just carrying like, I think COVID should have like got them like, well, can you carry that without a permit or nothing around?
Yeah, you can
California?
carry it. Yeah,
So I can walk into a store all freaking decked out in crossbows.
you can buy a crossbow right now. No one's gonna tell you shit.
Wow, that's interesting. But this guy, the guy who I saw the first crossbow, he didn't look like he was all there.
Oh,
Like he was like borderline gonna start shooting into a crowd or something.
Oh no.
I hope he didn't though, but you know. Yeah, that was pretty rough though, man.
That's rough, man.
I saw a big old homeless encampment. It looked like the medieval Renaissance. They had like a little tower, like a lookout and stuff like that. I was like,
hold on. Now I know your ass is lying on this.
I'm not lying.
What was this lookout? What was this? What was this tower?
It's by the river, and
So they
by the
built-
city, out the outskirts of
They built a tower.
well, something to watch or something. But they had like a lot of structures and a large tower like that. It was kind of like Robin Hood. I was like, wow, that's resourceful, man. Hey, they got strength in numbers, But then I felt really, really bad because then like a week later in the newspaper, the sheriff showed up with like tractors, and then when they're just like started tearing everything down, and it didn't help
Bro,
them.
I don't think they had a tower because I remember that when that happened, there was no tower.
I saw a tower. I swear I saw a tower. Like they had like a tower. It wasn't that big.
Well,
It
you
was
didn't
like a
tell me
seven-
they had a gate too to let people in.
No. Fuck you. This ain't a fucking castle. But I swear, there was a tower. It was like 2 of them. And then the sheriffs went in there and they were straight up like,
That's just sad though.
they were, yeah, I felt bad. The sheriffs are the biggest assholes. They went there with like tractors, like big old ones,
No, but
and start breaking them
you
down.
Can't really say the sheriff.
And it kind of reminded me of Avatar. We know when they go in there and they start blowing the machines. Kind of reminded me like that.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this.
But
you
honestly-
can't say the sheriffs are dicks because they're probably
They're doing their job.
I guarantee some higher up told them like, hey.
No, yeah, they had to do it. It was too close to a residential area.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say this.
it
though,
borderline
too.
the Avatar, like kind of
But
Avatar.
I'm gonna say this too. Nobody would have a problem with the homeless if they just cleaned up after themselves. They leave a lot of trash,
yeah.
and there's public trash bins.
You know what? I don't blame them that they're in California. You know why? Because it's great weather.
Yeah.
Sure, in the summer,
Would you rather be in New York?
yeah, it's
all year
cold.
long?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you know what? When I saw that, I just felt. I think the sheriff should have gone there, and be like, hey, can you guys get this stuff out of the way before I don't want to come in there. But they want to share with like tractors, like bulldozers and everything.
Love the sound effects.
And then they were like throwing rocks, and I think I think in the pictures I saw like 2 spears on the floor or something. I don't know. I'm not confirming or denying it, but it was like kind of remind me of a little bit like Avatar,
All right.
Yeah, it was, I felt, but they should do something like buy them, like build them little homes, little for housing, They should, help them out really.
Yeah, that's true. They should.
That's true.
Let's hope with this whole COVID that we find a heart. That the whole world the whole U.S. finds a heart and we can help the homeless.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot that can be done. It's just they're not doing enough. We're not doing enough.
Yeah, I think we can. If like the government puts a little bit more effort into it.
The people.
Yeah, and plus there's also some self responsibility that they want to change.
Definitely 100%. I'm not saying you can probably save all, but you can save at least half of them. Put them on the right track.
Maybe try to save all of them. There's always hope.
No, there is, but you have to understand some of them are also mentally ill. So until we can put more money into mentally ill hospitals or stuff like that,
that's why every once a year I always help out a homeless shelter, just for a little bit.
What homeless shelter did you help out last year?
The one that's on what's it called? The one by
What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you do?
Serve them food.
When did you do this?
Over Christmas.
What day?
The 9th.
That's not... Christmas is the 25th.
No, but it was around the 9th of December.
Wow. It seems to fall on your birthday, and I was with you on your birthday, bro. Just saying.
No, I don't know if it was the 9th or the 7th, but... Hey, at least I'm helping out. What are you doing?
Bruh, I'm not even gonna... I don't even know if you actually did help out, because you literally just said a date. I was with you that day.
No, I think it was plus or minus a day. I don't really remember. I got a really bad memory, but...
Sounds like fucking
no,
fake
but
news.
honestly, there's a lot of people who do volunteer, though, so that's cool.
A lot of people volunteer.
Yeah, I volunteered once. I've only done it once, though.
Now you say every year to once.
I like trying to...
Has changed.
Yeah, but if I don't go there, at least I go donate blood, so I try to help out the community.
How many times have you done that? Because we both know you've only done it twice, and they keep bugging you.
How many times have you done it? None.
Yeah.
That's what every time you donate blood, you save 3 lives.
Hold on.
I've saved 6.
Hey. What was one of the reasons you changed your number?
I haven't changed my number.
You've changed your number,
no.
Bro. And one of them was because they wouldn't stop leaving you alone. You told me that.
No. They're really nice people at the California Blood Bank. So.
All right. When was the last time you went?
Like a year ago. Yeah. Gotta help out, The fuck's so funny?
How many times have you donated blood?
Like 2 or 3 times.
Over the span of how many years?
3 years.
So over the span of 3 years.
I try to go at least once a year. I'm gonna try to do it a little more often now.
2 or 3 times.
No, because this whole COVID stuff, I didn't want to like this whole stuff. Dude, the whole place has been shut down for like a year.
It sounds like a load of horse shit.
I'm sorry that I care about people. How many times have you donated blood?
I'm terrified of needles.
So you shouldn't be that stop you from helping people. You even know your blood type?
I got a tattoo. I can't donate blood till a year after.
You don't have How can you have a tattoo and you're afraid of needles?
I was asleep.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking liar. You're the big...
I've always wanted to do it, but I just haven't had time.
Just get a tattoo. For a while, I wanted to get a face tattoo. I wanted something cool, like, you know...
tattoo a Unabomber.
No, I wanted something cool, like maybe like a neck tattoo, like right here or something. Because I see a lot of people with like the Matrix barcode on their...
You should get 541 tattooed on your neck.
No.
Or UC.
No, I'll probably get something more different. Like, I don't know, something like a nature scene.
Dude, nobody knows
like an
UC.
Eagle flying or
Nobody
something.
knows UC down here. You can totally get it.
UC, what's that?
Umatilla County.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get Umatilla County that. No. I thought you were going to get one. Weren't you going to get like a moose or something on your back or something?
I'm debating it.
A moose, and like you said, a moose killing like a mammoth or a rhinoceros. Wasn't that something like that?
I never said that. I said a wolf.
Oh, a wolf.
Remember, it was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Remember the wolf with the sheep head on?
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Why don't you tattoo your face with a wolf, like a Native American look to it? Kind of like,
Nah, that's too much. I don't like
That's pretty cool, though, man.
It is. Alright, I think it's time to wrap it up.
You got time to wrap it up?
It's time to wrap it up, man. It was a good fucking episode. I like this one.
Yeah. I've noticed that the better the episodes, it's because I'm on. That's why they're getting better, because I'm on here.
No, but you know what? If you keep going down there, bro, I'll be sure to replace your ass.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You can't replace gold.
Bruh. I literally do the whole setup to this. You don't even help.
I brought my lava lamp. All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for listening. Greatness is one at a time. Keep hustling. Keep working. Don't stop.
All right, peace out.
All right. Love you guys.